Are you ready to dive into the galaxy of Star Wars Black Series figures and discover the very best 2024 had to offer? From jaw-dropping single releases that took collecting to a whole new level, to multi-packs that brought iconic characters together like never before, we've got it all in this video. Whether you're here for the artistry, the nostalgia, or the thrill of expanding your collection, you won't want to miss our countdown of the top 10 Star Wars Black Series figures and top 5 multi-packs of 2024. We're breaking down what makes these figures must-haves and sharing our personal favorites along the way. And trust us, there are some surprises on this list you didn't see coming. So grab your lightsaber, settle in, and let's explore the very best of the Black Series galaxy together. Plus, stick around until the end for details on how you can enter our 500 subscriber giveaway and win an incredible Ahsoka Tano Padawan Black Series figure. Learn on the Force. Hey Star Wars fans, welcome back to the Jedi Twins channel. I'm Jedi Jill, and this is my twin sister Jedi Joy. And today we've got an exciting list for you. Our top 10 Star Wars Black Series figures and top 5 multi-packs of 2024. Now, before we dive in, let's lay out some ground rules. First, we're not including any International Archive figures from 2024 or anything that technically belongs to 2024 but hit shelves toward the end of 2023, like the Book of Boba Fett wave featuring The Mandalorian Glavis Ringworld, Cad Bane, Tusken Chieftain, and the Pike Soldier. We're also only including figures we personally own because we believe having them in hand is essential to making the best choices. Additionally, deluxe sets are grouped with single figures, and we're defining multi-packs as any set that includes 2 or more figures. Finally, we didn't follow a strict ranking scale or specific categories. We picked these figures simply because we like them, and we'll tell you exactly why. Just a reminder, this is all about what we think stood out the most to us from the releases this year. So grab your favorite collectible and settle in. This is going to be an epic list. Now, before we jump into my top 5 multi-packs of 2024, I have to give an honorable mention to the Mandalorian Droid 4-pack, including R5-D4, BD-72, and 2 pit droids. This set was an incredible addition to our collection, but the highlight of this set and the reason for getting an honorable mention spot are the pit droids. They're fantastic looking droids, and the articulation on these guys is amazing. Alright, now let's get into my top 5 multi-pack picks of the year. These sets blew me away with their designs, details, and overall presentation. Let's dive in. Starting off, my top 5 multi-packs is the Mace Windu and 187th Legion Clone Trooper multi-pack. While both Mace Windu and the 187th Legion Clone Trooper have previously appeared in the Black Series line, this multi-pack elevates them with several key updates, earning it the number 5 spot on my top 5 list. For Mace Windu, the updated face printing technology brings Samuel L. Jackson's likeness to life, with even greater accuracy than before. The 187th Legion Clone Trooper is the real showstopper of this set. While the original release was already excellent, the bold purple accents on this trooper are sharper and more vibrant, making the figure truly pop in any collection. This updated deco marks the first time we've seen purple armor on a clone trooper in the Black Series, setting it apart from all other clones. The combination of these thoughtful updates and the striking color palette makes this set an essential addition for fans of the Clone Wars or collectors looking for standout figures to enhance their shelves. Coming in at number 4 is the Mandalorian Shriek-Hawk Trainers. These Mandalorian trainers are incredible figures. The look and feel of the figures are fantastic, and the color scheme ties in beautifully with the Mandalorian series. If you're a fan of Mandalorians like I am, this set is a must-have. At number 3, we have the Jedi Survivor Magna Guard Super Battle Droid and Battle Droid set. This set is incredible because of the paint apps and improved movement in the Magna Guard and Battle Droid. The details on these figures are next level, and they represent such a pivotal part of the game.
a must-have for fans. Number 2 is the Captain Enoch and Night Trooper 2-pack. This set feels so unique and is done exceptionally well. Both figures look fantastic with detailed paint apps and sculpting that really bring these characters to life. I was so happy to see these figures added to the Black Series. Definitely one of my favorites this year. And finally, my number 1 multi-pack for 2024 is the Yoda and Commander Gree 2-pack. This set is awesome, especially because of Yoda's council chair. I really hope we get more Jedi Council members released with their chairs. It would make for an amazing display. Yoda's detail is fantastic, and I love the green shade they chose for him. While I'm not a huge fan of Yoda's size, I do think it's accurate. And Gree is amazing as well. I don't have his camo version, but this version looks great and really completes the set. So, that wraps up my picks for the top 5 multi-packs of 2024. Now, let's hear from Jedi Joy and find out what her top 5 multi-packs are.
Alright, now it's my turn. Let's dive into my top 5 multi-packs of 2024, starting with my honorable mentions. My first honorable mention is Mace Windu and the 187th Legion Clone Trooper. This pack made my honorable mentions purely because of the 187th Legion Clone Trooper. The vibrant purple coloring on the armor is a first for a Clone Trooper figure, making it a standout addition to the Black Series lineup. The purple accents pop beautifully against the Trooper's white armor, adding a unique aesthetic that's both striking and elegant. Mace Windu's figure is solid, but the Clone Trooper steals the show, making this pack a must-have for fans of the Clone Wars. My second and final honorable mention is the Inquisitor and Doro Bounty Hunter, the Halloween Edition 2-pack. This set is just pure fun. The Inquisitor dressed as Count Dracula with his menacing Minoc bat companion, and Cad Bane as Frankenstein's monster, complete with a mischievous Anzellan, is epic. The concept of this Halloween-themed 2-pack is brilliant, offering a fresh and creative spin on these characters. The spooky paint apps and whimsical accessories make this pack not only a standout release, but also a must-have for collectors looking for something unique and festive. Okay, number 5 is the Last Command 4-pack. This set is a collector's dream, featuring 4 figures that feel essential to fans of the Thrawn trilogy. Luke and Joruus C'baoth are standout additions, with Luke's evil expression and Joruus's force hands stealing the show. Mara Jade's alternate head sculpt is a welcome bonus, and the packaging is absolutely stunning, making this a must-have for in-box collectors. Number 4, R5-D4 Pit Droids and BD-72. The Pit Droids are the stars of this set, featuring 2 shades of brown and excellent articulation. R5-D4 and BD-72 complement the set perfectly, making this a must-have for droid enthusiasts. Number 3 is Captain Enoch and Night Trooper 2-pack. Captain Enoch's gold-painted face mask and the Night Trooper's red wrappings make these figures incredibly unique. The detailing on both is phenomenal, making this set a standout. Number 2 is the Mandalorian Shriekhawk Trainers 2-pack. The vibrant armor colors and unique designs make this 2-pack a breath of fresh air in the Mandalorian lineup. These figures are highly posable and stand out in any display. And my number 1 pick for the multi-packs of 2024 is Yoda and Clone Commander Gree, to no surprise. This set is packed with value. Yoda's multiple accessories and extra head sculpt combined with Gree's 41st Battalion armor make this a top-tier release. The council chair adds a touch of elegance, making this set a definitive pick for 2024. Alright, we've had a blast covering our favorite multi-packs, but now it's time to dive into the main event, our top 10 Black Series figures of 2024. And to kick things off, we'll start with Jedi Jill's picks.
I've been looking forward to this. Narrowing it down to just 10 was tough because there were so many amazing figures this year. So, Let's jump right into my list, starting with my honorable mentions. First up is Momonadon. This was such a hard one to leave off my top 10. Honestly, the alien factor is what gets me every time. Moma's design is just so good. The sculpt, the texture, and the way the figure is constructed. Hasbro really nailed this one. It's great representation of such an iconic Star Wars alien. My second honorable mention is Jedi Wood. This figure is all about the details. The sculpt, the outfit coordination, and the color scheme are absolutely stunning. Plus, the articulation is excellent. Hasbro really nailed this one. My number 10 pick is Padawan Jeki Lon. This figure's paint job is incredible. The outfit coloring is unique to the High Republic, and the articulation is fantastic. I love how smooth the movement is, which is why Jeki made my top 10 list. My number 9 pick, Mandalorian Shriek-Hawk. I love Mandalorians, and this figure is such a standout. The color coordination on his outfit is amazing, and the articulation is top-notch. A great addition to the Black Series lineup. Number 8, Battle Droid with Stap. I love seeing vehicles in the Black Series line, and this Stap is amazing. It's so well designed and adds a new level of display options for collectors. Honestly, I wish we'd get more vehicles like this. It really elevates the line. Number 7, Imperial Armored Commando. Talk about an updated look for Imperial troopers. This figure has so much detail, moves beautifully, and feels incredibly accurate to the live-action show. A really cool addition to the Black Series. Number 6, IG-12 Grogu and Anzellans. I was already a fan of IG-11, but IG-12 takes it to another level. The articulation points are impressive, and the added bonus of Grogu and the Anzellans make this set even better. Although, I do wish they included the third Anzellan. Number 5, Ahsoka Tano Peridia. Ahsoka Peridia made my top 10 because Hasbro really improved her articulation and head sculpt. The adjustments they made are noticeable, and the figure looks amazing in this updated design. Number 4, Pirate Captain Brutus. This is just a really cool looking figure. From the sculpt to the accessories, Hasbro absolutely nailed it. Brutus is one of the most impressive figures of the year, hands down. Number 3, Darth Maul with Sith Speeder, the Phantom Menace. Darth Maul always has a place in my collection, but this updated version really stands out. The soft goods are a fantastic touch, and the articulation is great. This figure looks incredible on display, and the Sith Speeder is such a cool addition to the line. Number 2, Super Battle Droid. What can I say? This figure is just awesome. The articulation is amazing, and it's everything I hoped for in a Super Battle Droid. This was an easy pick for my top 3. And finally, my number 1 pick, the Droideka. I've been waiting for this figure, and Hasbro did not disappoint. The paint and articulation are spot on, and it even folds into a ball, although it's a bit tricky to figure out at first. If you need some help, check out our video tutorial down in the description. This figure is an absolute must-have for any Star Wars collector.
Wow, what an awesome list from Jedi Jill. She's got some fantastic picks, but now it's my turn. Let's dive into my honorable mentions and my top 10 Black Series figures. My first honorable mention is Grand Admiral Thrawn, and he was from the Ahsoka series. This figure boasts one of the finest head sculpts Hasbro has produced this year. The sharp details perfectly capture Thrawn's calculating expression, complete with his iconic piercing red eyes. The articulation, while limited slightly by his uniform design, is still impressive, allowing collectors to recreate several of his iconic poses from Ahsoka and the expanded universe. The crisp white uniform features subtle texturing and painted details that make him stand out in any collection. My next honorable mention is Darth Sidious. While the lack of head mobility is a downside, everything else about this figure is exceptional. The soft goods robe is a highlight. with high-quality fabric that drapes naturally and feels appropriate for the sinister Sith Lord. The sculpted face is full of character, showcasing his twisted, malevolent smirk. His Force lightning accessories and lightsaber are well executed, adding dynamic options for posing. While not perfect, this figure is a worthy honorable mention for its iconic presence. Okay, my next honorable mention is Padawan Jekilan. This Padawan from the Acolyte line delivers a standout sculpt with a bold and unique design. Her intricate head sculpt and expressive features is one of the best of the year. The layered outfit, combining soft goods and molded plastic, gives her a dynamic and authentic look. Despite being a lesser-known character, the level of care in her design and articulation makes her a memorable addition to the Black Series. And for my last honorable mention, Neil from the new TV series Skeleton Crew. Neil is simply irresistible thanks to his incredible detail and lovable design. This tiny figure has a surprisingly high level of articulation, making it possible to pose him in a variety of charming ways. He comes with several small accessories, including a backpack, binoculars, a walkie-talkie, and flashlight, which add to his personality. The sculpt captures his wide-eyed, curious expression perfectly, making him a must-have for collectors who enjoy the more whimsical side of Star Wars. Now, starting with my top 10. At number 10, Deidre Mero. A standout addition to the Andor collection, Deidre Mero impresses with her sharp, professional aesthetic. Her crisp Imperial uniform is beautifully sculpted with precise details such as the rank badge and code cylinders. The head sculpt is remarkably accurate, capturing her cold, calculating demeanor. Her large data pad accessory, complete with painted details, is a highlight, making her perfect for diorama setups. Her articulation allows for dynamic poses, showcasing her as a commanding presence. Coming in at number 9, Mandalorian Shrikhawk, which was a Target exclusive. This figure's striking paint scheme immediately grabs attention. The two shades of green colored armor pop against the standard Mandalorian bright blue tones, making this one of the most unique Mandalorians in the Black Series. The figure features excellent articulation, allowing for dynamic action poses. Its blaster accessory includes paint apps, adding a layer of realism. This figure is a must-have for Mandalorian fans and brings variety to the ever-growing Mandalorian lineup. My number 8 pick, Ahsoka Tano Peridea. This version of Ahsoka stands out due to her neutral-colored clothing and refined appearance, as seen in Ahsoka. Her face sculpt is the most accurate representation of Rosario Dawson to date, capturing her serene yet determined expression. The figure features excellent articulation, making her perfect for lightsaber-wielding poses. Her dual white lightsabers are crisp and clean, completing her regal look. Number 7 is IG-12 Grogu and Anzalans. This deluxe set is an incredible value for collectors. IG-12 features detailed articulation, including his head sculpt that is able to move in 3 different places. Grogu fits snugly into IG-12's chest compartment, with articulated joysticks for him to control. The two Anzalans steal the show, each with their charming expressions. This set feels like a celebration of the Mandalorian's whimsy and is packed with display possibilities. Coming in at number 6, Battle Droid with Stap. This set is all about the Stap. The vehicle is meticulously crafted with movable parts, including articulated handlebars and a detailed base stand for dynamic posing. The battle droid itself is highly articulated. The combination of the Stap and droid makes this set a fantastic addition to any Phantom Menace collection. At number 5, Mama Nadan. This figure is a dream for fans of the Cantina aliens. The sculpt captures Mama Nadan's distinctive elongated head and textured skin perfectly, with subtle paint variations that give it a lifelike appearance. His articulated limbs allow for surprisingly dynamic poses despite his bulky frame. His accessories, including a blaster and 3 cantina cups, add to his character, making this one of the best aliens Hasbro has ever released. Number 4 on my list, Pirate Captain Brutus. Again from the new Skeleton Crew TV series. Captain Brutus is a phenomenal figure with a design that feels fresh and unique. His head sculpt features intricate details, from his sharp barred teeth to his piercing red eyes that tell a story. His outfit combines rugged pirate aesthetics with Star Wars flair, featuring his stunning pirate coat. His accessories include 5 blaster pistols, all with unique looks. This figure is packed with personality. Number 3, Darth Maul with Sith Speeder. This deluxe set is a masterpiece. The Sith Speeder is beautifully designed with smooth, clean lines. Darth Maul himself is an upgraded figure with a soft goods cloak that flows naturally and a soft goods skirt. His double-bladed lightsaber features detachable blades, and the set includes his Sith Speeder, binoculars, and a probe droid with stand, making this a must-have for fans of the Phantom Menace. This set was also a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive and later was a Hasbro exclusive. At my number 2 pick, the Droideka. The Droideka is an engineering marvel featuring an unprecedented level of articulation. Its legs, arms, and blasters are all independently posable, allowing for a wide range of dynamic displays. The design team nailed the proportions and details from its glowing red sensor to its menacing blasters. This figure feels both sturdy and sleek, making it one of the standout droid releases of the year. And coming in at my number 1 pick, Super Battle Droid. 2024 truly was the year of the droids, and the Super Battle Droid stands at the top. All 3 versions, the standard clean look, the Geonosis variant, and the Gaming Greats inspired Jedi Survivor version are phenomenal. The articulation on these figures is superb, allowing for poses that mimic their movements in the films and game. This figure redefines what's possible for droid articulation in the Black Series.
And that's our list of the top 10 Star Wars Black Series figures and top 5 multi-packs of 2024. Did your favorites make the cut? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your picks and what you're most excited about for 2025.
Before we go, don't forget about our 500 subscriber giveaway. We're giving away the Ahsoka Tano Padawan Black Series figure from the Clone Wars. To enter, just subscribe to our channel and leave a comment on this video. We're so close to hitting 500 subscribers, and with your help, we can get there.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on our upcoming reviews, giveaways, and exciting Star Wars Black Series content.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. I'm Jedi Joy.
I'm Jedi Jill. May the Force be with you.